These are my top 10 choices for a nano aquarium 20 gallons or smaller. Nano aquariums can be kind of difficult to pick fish for. You have to be really cautious of their size and personality, and you can't have too many of them in there, so choose wisely. A shrimp goby paired with a pistol shrimp is probably my all-time favorite thing you can have in a nano. They're really an interesting combo and a lot of fun to watch. So basically you have your shrimp goby, something like a Yashia or a hyphen, pairs with the red-banded pistol shrimp. And then these guys will actually burrow all throughout your aquarium together. The pistol shrimp is mostly blind, so he relies on the fish to protect them, and then the fish relies on the pistol shrimp to keep their burrows nice and clean and making new ones. Barnacle blennies are going to be a lot of fun at feeding time. For the most part, they're sitting in a small crevice of the rock, kind of sticking their head out looking around, and they're not going to come out and swim freely that often. But as soon as you put food in, you're going to see these little guys darting at lightning speed, grabbing food, and then running back into their little crevice. While not an active swimming fish, it is kind of cool just to watch them peeking around the tank and darting out for food. Possum wrasses stay small and are really peaceful, but they can be extremely shy when you first introduce them into your aquarium. Make sure you have plenty of rock work to make them feel more comfortable. They're one of the few wrasses that, due to their peaceful nature and small size, can actually go into a nano, as most of the other ones get too big or too aggressive. It's best to keep them in a well-established aquarium with very peaceful tank mates. Tailspot blennies are a great addition for their personality and the fact that they'll graze algae off of your rock. They're very curious and active, spending most of their day grazing on the live rock, and they'll even clean up hair algae. If you don't have any algae in your aquarium, make sure to supplement their diet with algae-based food. Clown gobies are very small with a maximum size of about 1.5 inches. They have this giant head compared to their body, actually makes them pretty adorable. And they come in a lot of different colors. So for really small nano tanks, they're a great addition. With these guys, they do happen to pick at SBS polyps, so it is best to keep them in a reef tank with soft corals and LPS. The geometric pygmy hawkfish is actually from the Anthias family, but has the characteristics of a hawkfish in a smaller size. These guys are going to hop around your rock and only get to be about 2 inches long, so they're not as much of a threat to shrimp as like a regular hawkfish would be. They've been known to be a little bit aggressive to small gobies and blennies, so just choose your tank mates properly. The flaming prawn goby might be the most beautiful goby available in a nano size. These guys only get to be about 1.5 inches long, and they do tend to be very, very shy. So over time, they'll become more bold, but give them plenty of spots in the rock to hide, and choose only the most peaceful tank mates just due to how small they are. The quart jester goby is an awesome choice if you want something that's actually going to help keep your aquarium clean. These guys are great for nano aquariums. They're actually going to sift through the sand and pick at your rock of algae, and they particularly like hair algae. It's best to put them into a well-established aquarium because they prefer natural food like copepods and algae on your rock versus prepared fish food. Orange-striped cardinalfish might be one of the most peaceful fish that you can choose. Even with a size of about 3 inches, their very docile nature added with their slow swimming makes them suitable for a nano aquarium. In bigger tanks, you can keep them in groups, but in a nano, I suggest only one. Pink firefish add a great splash of color to a nano tank. They're going to be one of those fish that kind of hovers in a water column. You're generally always going to see them, but when first added, they can be a little shy, so make sure they have space in the rocks that they can retreat as needed. They are big jumpers, so make sure you have a lid. That was my top 10 lists of fish for your nano aquarium.